What's going on, guys? This is TM25MD, and I have another Duelyst live for you guys today. Today we'll be playing some Vitruvian. No, just kidding. Vanar. They both begin with V, so pardon me. Playing some Vanar, and originally this is going to be we're going to be doing one of the toughest trials. I've only pulled this off once, but it was with a different list. It had like Jax and Embolas and other tokens, mini Jax. I forget what else I had in the list that also counted as tokens. But this one's a little bit different. This one seems a little bit easier, and when I say easier, it's a little bit. It's not much. It's not much easier than my original list. But yeah, it's, as you can see, Arcanyst with the trial. This is probably harder than this one, and the Arcanyst, the Songhai trial are probably the toughest ones, right? The Songhai one, I think Songhai might actually be a little bit harder because it requires you to have played 7 different minions of different mana costs. So I think that's a little bit harder. This one is a little bit easier, I think, because you can use cards like Embla, and that can get you up to 4 different tokens. So you just need something like an Illusionist or a Kindred Hunter or whatever to stay on board, and you should be okay. So list, notice it's worth noting there's no chromatic cults. I don't think there's a real reason, though you can use it for the spell synergy, but I feel like every single one of these cards is necessary, especially the 1 blue conjurer. If there's something that we need to dispel, we can just aspect it. But we're looking to like dominate board and whatnot and try and win the game, just through having big minions and threatening with Warbird. And other big minions like Ghost Seraphim, which is naturally a large statted, highly statted minion. 2 Frostburns to deal with Brome, right? Most of their minions can't survive it. You have to actually pretty much all of them outside of Azure Herald, Silverguard, and Aurora. I think that's it. Strategos, but that's the trial. But of the minions he can play early, none of them can survive. Frostburn, if you can just back off and start playing it. Wisp is great, even though it's not an Arcanyst, because it allows you to do more plays, especially if you have Trinity Wing and some Arcanyst to stick. Then you can be off to a good start with that. Able to free up your hand a little bit with Malicious Wisp into Trinity Wing. And obviously, once you get the trial completed, all of your tokens, so all of your little guys from Circulus will become 6 5s, which is pretty big. And the potential to get bigger with more health from Owlbeast. The walls can't move from Embla, but they do become at least 4 attack. They can't have any more than that unless they're Blazing Spines. The Blazing Spines become 7 7s. Everything else become either a 4/5 or a 4/6 if it's a Bone Chill barrier, which is again still pretty significant. That's pretty much all there is to the deck. It's pretty straightforward, but I wanted to try one of the harder trials. Brahms is still easy, even though I'm recording this right after the patch, or rather a hotfix. The hotfix was that they fixed some of the interactions with Braum, and they also increased his trial to 12 minion summons as to what it was earlier, 10 summons, which is pretty good. While we're sitting in queue, okay, he could probably be playing the same thing with Kara, so we're going to be probably holding on to our Frostburns if we have it in hand. Fox is a little bit early. I do like Aether Master because it helps me cycle for the cards I want. Get rid of both Foxes. Call that a turn. Kindred Hunter is pretty good. And so is this Frostburn, so I'll probably just hold on to the Frostburn. I'm most definitely that he's probably running kind of like a swarm list, Yeah. So he has the The Augur of the Treant also is a trial, so yep, there's the trial. We too are running trials. I'll replace Trinity Wing. We have a relatively full hand. And I do like playing the stunning as general. Death Grip's good. This is all around a great hand. It's just with Arcanyst you have to know what to replace. So I'll keep it. Can't clear it unless he has mana Death Grip of his own, which he could very well have, but this looks more like a Swarmist to me. And I would imagine he's trying to keep his tokens alive. This only has 1 HP, so I can just easily mana Death Grip it next turn. So the issue is if he takes a tile, we can't do this, this, and this, unfortunately. Which I might not even do. Looks like a gravity well. Which is only counts as 1 different token. So he can accelerate into 5 mana, or excuse me, 4 mana rather. It's interesting that he took the tile. I didn't see the any reason to do so. It's interesting that he blocked this the center off from himself as well. So what to do? I can play Frostburn next turn, so I could care less about this. Is it better to develop 2 3/3s and a mana Death Grip? I think it is. Let me get rid of this Flash Frigid Corona, because I think I'll have a full hand with Circulus. I think I'll just play this here. And clear that, call it a turn. I'll probably replace Circulus, actually. Wisp is nice. Another Death Grip, so I might not even need to play Frostburn, but I would still like to hold on to it, because it stops him from playing his trials. But yeah, we'll be on 6 mana next turn, which is pretty good. Worst comes to worst, if he starts flooding with a lot of minions, then I could just play Frostburn, but I don't think I have to. Fenrir Warmaster, that's it's a good play actually, because it actually, or excuse me, it rather makes sense with the trial, right? Just trade, right? Because right now I only have 2 different tokens, or excuse me, 1 different token. He has 2. I think I'll just trade this guy in. I think I'll just do this. This will be I think a 3/2, because it only applies to the minion. This transforms into something different. As it is. I think I'll just put my Wisp back here. Clear that. Still going to hold on to the Wisp, the Frostburn. We might just kill him before we even get the trial done, to be honest. Seraphim Frostburn is something that I actually did want to see. Why? Because, you know, this is a 8 mana play, and with Wisp we can already do it, and he's only we're gonna have 9 mana next turn. He's only gonna have, he's at 4 right now, so But he does have a full hand. I might just play Trinity Wing instead, actually, so... well, maybe I could replace Ghost Seraphim. Maybe I could replace Ghost Seraphim. Try and look for an Owl Beast. And there's a Circulus. And a Chromatic Cold, probably on this guy. Wait, what? What? Why? What? Deeply confused. I don't think there's a reason to play, he's only at 2 minions, or 1 token. I don't see myself using the actual 1 attack, so let's get rid of the other Frostburn. Let's get rid of this guy. I know we just replaced all of them. I don't see a real reason to yeah, okay. I didn't see a real reason to kill his mains, especially if I plan on playing Frostburn next turn. Now, since I'm already at 9 mana, I just think I can just punch face with the Malicious Wisp, and that's going to put him down to 16 health and 14 with my own general. So, yeah, I don't think we would have gotten the trial off anyways. But, yeah. Anywho, we got Koek, who's playing Arjan, which is pretty cool. Let's get rid of both of these Trinity Wings. Actually, the blue Conjurer can be nice. It's a little early. I'll probably replace the blue Conjurer. Frostburn can be interesting, but I doubt he's playing Swarm. Let's get rid of this. That's good. Because we would have milled the card if we played we would have milled the card if we played the our hand's full, so let's play replace blue Conjurer. To draw a card. Haas Sister's nice. Though a bit premature in my opinion, so let's replace it and play an Illusionist so we don't mill and protects our Circulus to an extent. Cringed Hunter is pretty good. Pretty good, but I think I'll just play the Malicious Wisp next turn, so it stops him from playing something like Ironcliff, because we don't have any answers to it in our hand as of right now, right? You can clear everything here with the Tempest, actually, and clear this with like an Arcanyst Sentinel. The Sojourner, sure. The Plume is interesting. I don't want to do that. Let's get rid of this. And let's play this guy right here. It's rather defensive, and since he's just going to kill it with a guy anyways. Might as well just get some damage in. I don't think we need Plume. Let's replace it. 2 Kindred Hunters is nice, actually. This coming turn we can play a Wisp. Also delays the Iron Cliff. This is why I wanted the Malicious Moonsault, so it's... should probably start looking for answers. There's a Roar? Sure. And I just want to be mana efficient, so I'll play another Wisp over here. Also stops him from playing, I don't need the Plume. I'd rather, next turn I'd rather just play, it's actually not bad. Let's get rid of one of the Kindred Hunters. Let's call that a turn. There we go. Owl Beast is nice to get on board. We can play Embla next turn. But that'll only give us 4 different ones, so. Sojourner is a surprisingly good card in Larianar. Not surprisingly, it's really good in Argent. Holy Immolation. Sure. Okay, so I can't play... I can't play Embla, unfortunately. Good review. Owl Beast is nice. No Aspect, which is pretty bad. I think this might be the best course of action. I think this is our best course of action. Yeah, we're going to be taking another 5, but I think we're going to start dominating on board. Yep, let's go with that. Because even if he does kill the Malicious Wisp, then Sunbloom. Okay, that's a good play. Because even if he does kill it, we're still going to have 8 mana, which means we can just play Embla next turn. So. And an Aegis Barrier, sure. It's going to go face, which is interesting, actually. I disagree with that. Yeah, it's putting me down to 5, but I'm just going to play Embla next turn. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Still says that I'm at 9 mana, which is funny. And I'm going to play the Embla in here. Yeah, I know I'm missing out on 1 token, but I think that's okay. So we got... we actually have the Trial. These are actually very fortunate spawns. Because this is 4 out of 5. If I play this next turn into BBS, I can play the actual Trial guy. Second Sun Blue stinks. Because that gets rid of 2. There's Iron Cliff, sure. Sure. Let's get rid of the Frostburn. I might need to play it because I don't want to take 3 because I just died at Tempest. Maybe Kindred Hunter. Circulus. I think I will just play it. I don't want to go down to Tempest. As weird as that sounds. Trinity Wing's nice actually, because I'll probably just play all of my little guys and an owl. The second Sun Blue was nice. Holy Immolation, so 2 Holy Immolations, sure. It's pretty nice. We can get rid of that with our Trinity Wing. So this is 1, 2, 5, then play 2 spells. I should play the first guy down first. Let's get rid of this guy. Tiger can kill me with Roar, so I'm going to heal. I'm actually going to replace the +1 attack. I don't see myself using it. The Hearth Sister is pretty good to deal with the second Iron Cliff. And the Embla is pretty fortunate. There's a Silver Guard, which is okay. He played into Warbird, which is pretty nice. He Martyrdoms, which is nice because that means I can heal up to 12. So I'm going to take the 5 here. And play Embla here, actually. And call that a turn. So I think we only have 3 different walls, yep. So even with Circulus, that's only 4 different tokens. As I said, this trial is pretty hard to pull off. You need a lot of things to get it going. So I think Aether Masters, I might retweak this deck a little bit more, but Aether Master is definitely the play with, because it just helps you cycle through your deck. Third, Peacekeeper. PogChamp. Again, played into Warbird. Actually, we have lethal, right? Play the Hearth Sister right here. Yeah, he's dead. Well played. And that was a close one. Peacekeeper's interesting. I don't think it's that strong though. I think you'd rather play a different 7-drop, but in this deck it makes sense. I would imagine it's a Divine Bonds list, just by seeing the Iron Cliff and Peacekeeper and the Aegis Barrier. It's a pretty good indicator of a Divine Bond list. Or he actually might be playing that Divine Liturgy, which gives everybody Divine Bond for 6 mana. So he could have been doing something like that. For sure. Rather drawn out game, but came out on top, which is pretty good. While we're sitting in queue for the last game, how would you guys feel about me uploading, this is not going to replace Duelyst content, but me uploading Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a card game, or not a card game, it's a board game, tactical game, just like Duelyst, right? You know, you have units and there's a board, and you know, maneuver around different obstacles and whatnot, and the units all vary in power and skills and whatnot. Very interesting game. I know it's been out for a year, but I've only been playing it as of this past month, so only about a little over a month I've been playing it. It's been really fun. My friends have been telling me to play it for a long time now, but I just haven't gotten about to do it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it, not because there are a lot of waifus, and I know a lot of you guys appreciate waifus because I've seen the artwork out there for Sock and Riva and actually Kalios, someone turned Kalios into a woman, and it was actually pretty good art, and it was pretty hilarious. So I know a lot of you guys out there appreciate waifus. So this hand looks pretty decent. The Heart Sister, though, I really want to replace it, but it's my only 2-drop. So another Owl Beast. I might just keep it. Yeah, I might just keep it. The only real reason why this is not a horrible play is, yeah, it can die to something like Lava Lance. Actually, is Lava Lance? Shimzar. I think it might be. But you know, it means he can't play a 2-drop in Natural Selection unless he has something like Blazehound. So we're gonna mill, unfortunately. Fortunately, we're gonna. Oh my God, Godhammer. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see what we get actually. So let's stun this. Spectre the Fox. It's probably going to play a lot of small minions for Godhammer to go off. So I'm just going to take the 4, play this, and just in case he has like Flash Lava Slasher. Actually, right here is fine. Yeah, right here is fine. Wanted it to stay a little bit relevant, so we're gonna have 5 mana, so we can do something like, oh boy. Maybe I should have held on to the Fox. Maybe that was a mistake. Oh, I should have looked. Oh my God, it's a Wanderer. PogChamp. Okay. Let's get rid of this. It's a bit unfortunate that we'll be taking another 7. Fortunately, we're taking 7. And this doesn't play around Natural Selection at all, but I don't think I have a choice. We'll see what we can do. Though he is a Wanderer list, so the odds of him having Natural Selection in his hand is, of course, likely. Oh my God, that's so stupid. Oh man. Alright, so we have a Mana Death Grip for that, so it's okay. Of course, he had the Natural Selection, the 1 card he had in his list. It's a bit frustrating. I'm actually inclined just to play I have to get rid of these eggs. And I'll get rid of this plume as well. Actually, no, I won't, because it's an Arcanyst. So we're going to have 9 mana, or no, 8 mana next turn. So what I probably would do is just play Circulus, and probably Plume because it'll be 5 attack, 5 health. Dank Walker, of course, sure. Alright. Let's get rid of the Circulus. Emble's nice, actually, so let's do this. He's down to 3 cards, 4 cards with a Sojourner. I'm really tempted just to play the Emblem next turn. It'll delay him a lot. I would... Okay, so he's going face, sure. Adamantine Claws, that's hilarious actually. And a red steel minus, sure. Let's get rid of the blue Conjurer. It's 2... I think I just have to play my Embla right here. Call that a turn. Oh man, this one's gonna be a tough one. Simply just by his draw. I didn't want to play my Embla right here. It's just gonna get sacked off. I'd rather have this guy move away. So even with his Bloodbound spell, this only becomes... It's 5 damage, so he's off by 3. Tectonic Spikes could do it. But be a pretty good spawn. Unless he has like an Egg Morph and is able to hatch it. Embryonic Insight, of course. Okay. Dampening Wave, it's also a good draw. Pickup. Pretty fortunate draws on his end. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Play my Plume. I don't think I can play around War Beast. But I really don't want to take any other damage. So if he trades with this, fine. I can just start running away. But we'll see what he can do. The eggs will start being kind of out of hand. every time I've played a Wanderer list, right, they've always had Flash Wanderer. And to be honest, this would be, I feel like, oh really, Eggmorph? That's really annoying actually. This is the first time I've lost to a Wanderer list. I mean, he just nut drew me, so. And he has the buff to go with it. Okay, of course. Wanderer is a very bad list. Very inconsistent, but I guess some people can have some fun just by drawing lucky. Like, I'm not even upset about that. It's just like, it's just frustrating that he drew so well, especially in the mid to late game. You know, I had the natural selection when he needed it, the buffs when he needed it, and obviously the one flash reincarnation, the one natural selection to deal with my minions. So, and he had the Eggmorph there at the end too, because I could have, if he didn't have that, I could have feasibly stalled out the game. With the Hot Sister, so, and I could have drawn more with the with the Trinity Wing, so that was pretty much my game if he didn't get the perfect draw. Anyways, can't be too salty, so let's get rid of this. This is nice against Dying Wish. We can do away with that as well. Embla's good, a little bit early. 2 Foxes are always nice, so I'll replace the Embla. And let's play this. Call it a turn. Get Embla back. I can feasibly play Kindred Hunter into Fox. I don't know if that's the best play. I'll probably replace Embla again. I don't know if this guy would play something like play something like okay, Azure Horn Shaman, sure. Play something like Necrotic Sphere. I really want to aspect something. I think I'll aspect that. Just pass. No point in punching because he might just trade. And I think next turn I'll just develop a Prophet and an Illusion. I think that's what I will do. Trades there, that's okay. See if he trades with the Arcanyst or the actual token, because he might know I'm running the token. Starlock, okay. Sure, that might be a little bit annoying, but okay, so he does get rid of the token. Does get rid of the token. Okay. There's no point in aspecting it. You could have, usually they don't run Blood Tier, but wait right here. Want to set up for a decent Owl, because Owl next turn will make these all guys +2 health, which I like. Gravity Well could actually go pretty well installing for time. So, he could start taking damage. That's the thing about Maeve. Doesn't really have a favorable matchup against Fae because, you know, using your Bloodbound spell plus Warbird, that's 4 damage to develop a 4/4. And it's not usually in your best interest to, you know, take freely use your life pool. So we got another Plume, which I might just play or hold on to if you play something like Reaper, I might just have to Fox it now. But let's see. Let's us see what he has. Reapers, we have the answer for. It also can be a Vorpal because he does have the Carrion Collector. It looks like a Reaper if anything. Cophafinos, Pog Champ. So let's just start making our guys big. If he wants to trade with the guy, so be it. Why did that? Oh, because it was in Warbird range. Just in case he has a punish, I'm going to punch it. Unlikely, but you never know. If anything, he has Ritual Banishing. And I think I'll get rid of the Plume. Call that a turn. Emba's good too. Let's see what he has. Let's see if he trades actually, because if he trades, he gets rid of my own my Prophet, which is a 1/5. It's considerably big. It can only get bigger as well, so we'll see. He might not just trade, which is also okay. Yeah, there's the Ritual Banishing like I thought. So he might not have a play other than just to take another 2 damage and play a 2/4, or excuse me, a 4/4. Sure, that's fine. Let's get rid of you. Owl's nice, always good to have. I'm gonna hold on to the Fox actually. Do another 2 damage to him. He has to start coming to me, you know. If he wants to take another 2, he's going to go down to 17. And we actually got our Plume, which is pretty cool. So this next turn we can play... I will mill 1 card. Oh, copy. Emphatic Drain. That's pretty spicy. So he's at 3 cards. Or 3 spells cast. It's a nice spawn. With his Bloodbound spell up next turn, he can definitely do it. I know I'm missing out on I know I'm missing out on 1 health proc, but it means I'm milling less cards. So let's play that Plume, see what we get. We also heal 1, which is nice. Wisp, not really the greatest at this point in time. So instead of milling 2 cards, we're just going to mill 1. Mill Trinity Wing, that's fine actually. Symphonic Drain is not a great card, but it makes sense in the trial Mave list, accelerating that end game. So but he's moving to the corner, which is interesting. I'll probably get rid of the +1 attack. We'll see what we do. See what he has. He could have another Ritual Banishing, Grimes, PogChamp. Yeah. And he gets a Hydrogarm, XD. And a 4 wins, of course. Man, I wish my Grimes could pull 4 wins. Oh man, I wish mine could. So let's replace this actually. Okay. I really don't want to deal with this, to be honest. So let's stun it for now. You're not exactly what I wanted, but let's play this. I probably should have played this first, but oh well. Yeah, let's replace that. Ghost Seraphim's good. Come over here, kill this. Come over here, kill that. I mean, I could have killed this and stunned this actually, that's probably was the better play, but... I can actually, no, I can still do it. I should have stunned this, but oh well. I'm just going to hold on to this for now. Let's move 1 forward. Of course not. Emblem might be our play. I might just replace one of the actually no, 2 Ghost Seraphims is very threatening, so I might just keep it. Maybe I'll replace Emblem because he's already in the corner. Darkfire. Okay, so you can play his guy. 6-1. Sure. And he got a Grimes from that? Or no? Ooh, actually, that's actually... Oh, no, that's from the trial. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn up the heat. Let's get rid of Embla. There's no way that's happening. Plume as well. No way that's working either. We're just have to start punching him. Turn up the heat. Heal this up. Actually gonna punch this to see if it spawns someplace else. Irrelevant. Nope, it spawns right there. Okay. Please spawn someplace irrelevant. Like over here. It's more likely to thank you. Okay, so it's less likely to spawn, huh? Because it's more likely to spawn, it's more cluttered over here, so... let's call that a turn. He's gonna need a lot of resources to deal with this guy. And these guys, so... see what else we can do. Did I move this guy? See, that's the thing with Arcanyst, there's a lot of swarm. You have to really keep up with all your minions in the time frame as well. What could we use? We could use a Hearth Sister. That's not enough to kill. He might just punch it, actually. No, just punch it. Unless he has 2 damage, which I don't know what you could use for a Byzian in 2 damage. He's actually taking damage, so he must have Amphotic Drain. He must have that card. He has 2 cards in hand. So him using this is a big risk in my opinion. There it is, second Amphotic Drain. Also, again, spawns someplace irrelevant, so let's get rid of... This is irrelevant, actually. This is good. Helps us draw a card. Not useful. Aspect of the Fox. Actually, I'm going to play another guy right here. So you can spawn down there. Let's use Warbird. Actually, no way. And let's just Fox one of the Salax for shits and giggles. We need to start pressuring him, and we'll call that a turn. We got our second Floon, which is nice. He's gonna need to find a way to deal with this is gonna be a close one, actually. I don't know how this will pan out. The board's getting a little full. The board is getting a little full. The question is, can he kill me in time? Because I might just kill him, because I doubt he's running any other cards that heal outside of Desolator and Amphotic Drain. Amphotic Drain's probably... I don't know if he will be running 3. Though it is gold, you never know. Gold Division, you never know what kind of decks people are running, especially now. Okay. Third Amphotic Drain, man, I wish I could draw that well. Okay. See if we can get this big hit on him. I think we can. Of course it spawns there. Please don't spawn anywhere near him. Thank you. Okay. I like where I am, so let's get this big hit in on him. And this on here, put him down to an even number. Play this. This one's irrelevant. You're not bad, so I'll play you. These cost 1 mana, so we'll do Warbird first. And then draw. This game is nuts. Mana Death Grip's also irrelevant. I'm gonna heal this guy. Sure, why not? And deal 2 damage to his face? I guess. I really don't know. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. The board's so full. Sure. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Just gonna hope we kill him. He's used all 3 aphotic drains. So that's effectively 15 heal, which is a lot actually. Let's see if he can effectively body block. Look at all these Sarlaccs, holy crap. WTH. What the heck? Oh man. This is stupid. Let's see if he plays something like Blood Echoes, then the board will absolutely be full. I think that actually might be his best play, it keeps him from dying. So we have a flyer and a lot of minions to deal damage to him, so... Oh, this episode's gonna be so long. I apologize. Oh my god. He might just rope. He has too many things to take and not enough time to make all the actions go through. And there's like no point to pinging with the Sarlaccs on my minions because they're just gonna heal up anyways. Consuming rebirth on what? On that thing? I don't think that matters. Oh jeez Louise. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, this is absurd. What a game. I don't think he could have killed me in time anyways, to be fair. With Warbird and whatnot, so... Oh my god, what a game. Alright, so that's Token Vanar. I might actually change some things up and probably play like... maybe I should put back the chromatic holds for... maybe the Wisps. The Wisps are good. Maybe Kindred Hunter. But the Kindred Hunters are necessary as well. Maybe Blue Conjure. I don't see myself using that too often, so maybe I'll put the Chromatic Colds in for like the Blue Conjurer. Because I like these 2 drops. These go very well with the Arcanyst synergy and help me draw through my deck. And Seraphim just won the game, so I'm gonna keep that as well. Maybe I just get rid of the trial itself. It's too difficult to pull off anyways, and just run an Arcanyst list. But then that's like, you know, that's no fun. I want to use the trial. I think this is honestly the best way of doing the trial. Maybe you can add in some other cards like Jax. But I did that with the original deck, and that takes the deck in a whole new direction, right? You're going to be running things like Razorback, and other tempo cards like Dancing Blades, Cloud Collar, and at that point it's like you're taking away from the trial itself. So it's going to be all on Embla, and I guess you can still play Circulus, and you can play... it's actually more difficult to play the Kindred Hunter, unless you're running Arcanyst. But yeah, that's the deck itself. Hope you guys enjoyed. A rather long episode, so I don't want to prolong you guys any longer. Again, would you guys mind if I added a little bit of Fire Emblem heroes? I don't really care. If you guys do or do not, up to you guys if you want an additional video at the end of the week. I'll probably do it like just once a week or so. Maybe if people like it, maybe twice a week on top of a regular Duelyst video. So Duelyst is staying pretty much daily if I can. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And what do I have left? I have line art to do. Ugh. I actually been playing around with Flyanar, which has with the Griffin card and Young Flamewing and Emberworm, and it has things like Lionize, which means I just play my flying minions backlined. I give them Aegis Barrier, Lionize it, and let's say it's a Young Flameblood, not Flameblood, Flamewing, with Roar and Lionize. That's 14 damage. Same goes for the Griffin. That's 14 damage, and you can even put something like Invincible on it, which actually makes more sense than Divine Bond, because they usually have less of a health pool, more attack. So it's great, and you don't even need to do that kind of Lionize combo to get in good value, right? You can just use it as a holy immolation, right? You fly into wherever you want to go, hit, deal 5 or 7 damage in holy immolation, and you can deal anywhere from 9 to 11 damage, right? And possibly clear board as well. So the one downside to that deck is you answer the flying minions and you're pretty much screwed. So the rest of the deck I built around it was like a tempo list. So try and squeeze the flying in minions when you can. So hope you guys enjoyed. It's a long episode, 4 games, 3 wins, 1 loss. The 1 loss, I think I just got nut drawn, and yeah, a little salty, a little salty about it, because I've never lost to a Wanderer list until now, and I think I would have won that if he didn't get the exact cards he needed at those specific points in time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned. Catch you guys later. Bye, guys.